the Nobel Peace Prize for 2025 to Maria Corina Machado.
Maria Corina Machado, one of Venezuela's fiercest opposition figures, has won the 2025 Nobel Peace Prize for her fight for democracy and civil rights in a country under authoritarian rule. She joins a select group of just 20 women to have won the Peace Prize since it was first awarded in 1901. The 58-year-old industrial engineer and former lawmaker first gained international attention in the early 2000s as the co-founder of Sumate. It is an election monitoring NGO that advocated for transparency and citizen oversight during Venezuela's electoral processes.
Venezuela's authoritarian regime makes political work extremely dangerous. As the founder of Sumate, an organization devoted to democratic development, Ms. Machado stood up for free and fair elections more than 20 years ago. As she said, it was a choice of ballots over bullets.
Later, she served as a member of Venezuela's National Assembly and became one of the most outspoken critics of the ruling Socialist Party, particularly under the leadership of Nicolás Maduro. She won the opposition primary in 2023 by a landslide, but was barred from running by the Maduro-controlled Supreme Court on claims of alleged corruption and civil disobedience. Despite being disqualified, forced into hiding and receiving death threats, she chose to remain in the country, a decision that has inspired millions. In 2023 and 2024, Machado emerged as the leading opposition candidate to challenge Nicolás Maduro in the upcoming presidential election. She also received the 2024 Sakharov Prize and Václav Havel Human Rights Prize for her advocacy and was named in BBC's 100 Most Influential Women in 2018.
Maria Corina Machado meets all the three criteria stated in Alfred Nobel's will for the selection of a Peace Prize. She has brought her country's opposition together. She has never wavered in resisting the militarization of Venezuelan society. She has been steadfast in her support for a peaceful transition to democracy.
Venezuela has been in a deep political and economic crisis for more than a decade. Under President Nicolás Maduro, the country has seen the collapse of democratic institutions, hyperinflation, mass migration, and systematic repression of dissent. In 2022, Venezuela ranked 147th out of 167 countries with a rating of an authoritarian regime in the Economist Democracy Index. According to reports from the Human Rights Watch, Amnesty International, and the UN, the Maduro regime has committed widespread human rights abuses, including torture, forced detention, and extrajudicial killings. Despite international pressure, sanctions, and diplomatic efforts, the regime has remained intact and in power.
When authoritarians seize power, it is crucial to recognize courageous defenders of freedom who rise and resist.
That is why the Nobel Peace Prize for Maria matters more for Venezuela than Maria herself. This is Yashar Trai for NDTV World.